My name's Sarah Moore. I've got multiple sclerosis. I've had it for 20 years nearly. I got diagnosed just after Jordan was born, and I thought I'd end up in a wheelchair straight away, but I didn't, luckily. But I had secondary progressive to start with, which helped me. I came out of them with steroids I was on. When I came out of them, I'd go walking and out with the dogs, and I was fine, but I had about 6 relapses probably in the space of 5 years, and then I started at secondary progressive, which made me have to use walking sticks and crutches, which I didn't mind. I used to go out quite a bit. I had a heart attack 6 years ago, which was quite debilitating. It affected my MS quite a lot, so I went into secondary progressive, which made me use a rollator in the house and a wheelchair when I go out of the house. And I don't really get out much now. I miss the times I used to have with my family in Cornwall. I used to love that, and I don't go there anymore. I don't really go around my family's house anymore because I just don't feel like it. It's just too much for me. I'm sort of stay in the house now, and that's it. I go swimming on Saturday, which I love, with the disability group. They just accept me for who I am, and lots of people that go there. I'm hot and cold intolerant, so I can't sit out in the sun. My feet are always cold, so the heating's on all the time at this time of year. So I've got a really nice garden. I just can't go in it because it just affects me, and so I sit in here in the lounge just watching people out there having fun, having a barbecue and that. So I just sit in here and, I'm going to get really tearful now. MS affects my speech. Sometimes I can be a bit slurry, as if I'm drunk. My walking, it's not very good at all now. I struggle with that. Constant fatigue, really tired. Every afternoon I go to bed for a couple of hours. I'm tired now, I am, and I go to bed about 7 o'clock every night. So it gets worse, and I'm EDS 7 at the moment, and apparently when you go up to EDS 10, you die. Basically, you go in bed and you just stay in bed and people look after you. And I don't want to be like that, I really don't want to be like that. My only hope now is having this treatment, which is HSCT, which they do it in this country, but because I'm too far gone, they won't do it to me. So I have to go abroad, and the only places that do it, my level, is India and Philippines. I've decided to go to India, where I have to raise £40,000, and even more really because of aftercare. I have to have physio and have to have injections, because when you have chemotherapy, it wipes out your whole immune system, and so I've got to reboot it again. Okay, HSCT is a mixture of you harvest your own stem cells, and then you have chemotherapy, and then after that they introduce your stem cells again back to you. So I'm going there. I shall lose all my hair, which I know people are having their heads shaved before they have it done. I'm on beta interferon at the moment, which my neurologist put me on, and it's injecting myself 3 times a week, which makes me very tired, it does. I think that's all I can say, really.